Seeking to scale your business to new heights? Then you are at the right place. Malay, business transformation coach, is here to share valuable advice, tips, and teachings on effective business management. Learn from the best to run a thriving business in these volatile environments. And for more interactive learning from Malay, sign up for his webinars happening every Sunday at 11 a.m. IST, where you can dive deeper into business transformation strategies. Registration link given in show notes. And now buckle up for some quick and actionable insights that will revolutionize your approach to business on Business Veda podcast from your host Malay.
Imagine you are an aspiring chef with a brilliant idea for a new restaurant. You have crafted an innovative menu, designed the perfect ambience, and scouted the ideal location. But before you invest your life savings into this venture, wouldn't it make sense to test the waters first? That's precisely the concept of minimum viable product, the MVP. Just like a chef might want to sample a few dishes before opening a full-blown menu, entrepreneurs and innovators across industries are embracing the idea of starting small, learning from a few select users, and improving their products or service based on that feedback. So what exactly is an MVP and why is it so crucial? Let's break it down. At its core, an MVP is the basic elementary version of your product that still provides fundamental solution to your target audience. It's not about building a perfect, flawless solution from the word go. It's about identifying the core functionality that solves a specific problem or meets a particular need, and then testing it with actual users in the real world. It is like a movie trailer. It gives you a glimpse of what is to come, but it doesn't reveal the entire plot. It's like offering a tasting menu before launching the full culinary experience. The beauty of an MVP lies in its simplicity and agility. By starting small, what you can do? You can validate your idea quickly and economically. You can gather invaluable feedback from a select group of people. You can identify areas for improvement. You can also refine your product based on the feedback of the people. And most importantly, you save time, money, and efforts that would otherwise be spent on building a full-blown product that might face rejection. All in all, MVP is a win-win situation. You get to test the waters before diving in head-on, and your customers get a say in shaping the final product to suit their needs. To give you an example, let's take a look at the story of Dropbox, the popular cloud storage and file sharing service. In 2007, the founder, Drew Houston, had a simple yet brilliant idea. Create a service that would sync files across multiple devices, making it easy to access your data from anywhere. But instead of spending years building a comprehensive platform, Houston took the MVP approach. His first version of Dropbox was a simple video demo that showcased the core function of the product. He shared this video on technology platforms and social media, assessing interest and gathering feedback from its potential users. The response was overwhelming. People loved the concept and couldn't wait to get their hands on the actual product. With this validation, Houston and his team built a basic file syncing application, their MVP, and released it to a small group of testers. The feedback and insights they gathered from these early adopters were invaluable. They learned what features users wanted, what pain points they needed to address, and what improvements would make the product truly acceptable in the market.
Have you got your copy of Business Champ yet? If not, go ahead and grab this Amazon bestseller by Malay. It is a complete roadmap to transform your business. Thousands of business owners have already benefited from the book. Get your copy now from the link in show notes.
over time and through multiple alterations based on feedbacks, Dropbox evolved from a simple file syncing tool into a comprehensive, user-friendly platform we know today, complete with collaboration features, version control, and advanced security measures. But it all started with that initial MVP, a simple, focused solution that validated the core idea and paved the way for future growth and success. So, what are some of the key benefits and advantages we can expect by having an MVP approach? The first one is faster time to market. Building an MVP allows you to get your product or service out into the real world much faster than if you were to develop a full-fledged solution from the word go. This not only gives you a competitive edge, but also allows you to start gathering user feedback and generating revenue sooner. Then there is a lower development cost. By focusing on the core functions, you minimize the time, money, and efforts required for the initial build. This is especially beneficial for startups or even small businesses working with limited budgets. Then, a stitch in time saves 9. An MVP provides you with real user data and insights, allowing you to validate your assumptions about the product and the market. You can course correct early on, avoiding costly mistakes and wasted efforts. Then there is a big advantage of adaptability and agility. With an MVP, you can pivot and make changes based on user feedback much more easily than if you had already invested heavily in a fully featured product. This agility allows you to stay ahead of the curve and respond quickly to changing market demands. Then, friends, there is risk mitigation. By testing the waters with the MVP, you can measure market interest and demand before committing significant resources to a full-scale product launch. This helps mitigate the risk of launching a product that fails to resonate with your target audience. Of course, building an MVP is not without its challenges. You will need to strike a balance between delivering a viable, valuable solution and avoiding the temptation to add too many features and decorations. Also, managing user expectations and communicating effectively about the MVP's limitations is crucial. But for entrepreneurs, innovators, and product teams willing to embrace the MVP mindset, the rewards can be substantial. A better understanding of your customers, a more focused and effective product, and higher likelihood of success in the long run. So the next time you have a brilliant idea for a product or service, remember this. Start small, validate your assumptions, and let your customers guide you on the path to creating something truly remarkable. The MVP approach may just be the secret ingredient to your entrepreneurial success.
A top-rated podcast, Business Veda, is must listen for every business owner. So share this with someone who will find this podcast useful. Remember to follow the podcast and tune in next week for yet another business lesson from Malay.